If you're still copying and pasting data in 2025, you're literally throwing away hours every single week. I'm about to show you a tool that turns your most boring grunt work into smart automation. And here's the kicker. You don't need to write a single line of code. Stick around because I'm dropping a free AI prompt list that'll shorten your entire automation game. Links in the description right now. Look, I need to be honest with you about something. We're all drowning in digital quicksand right now. You wake up, open your laptop, and boom, there's 20 tabs of data you need to collect, 50 emails that need responses, documents that need summarizing, and a spreadsheet list that's somehow multiplied overnight like digital rabbits. It's like trying to build an IKEA furniture with no instructions while blindfolded. And every piece you think you figured out just created 3 more problems. You're spending 2 hours doing what should take 10 minutes. And by the end of the day, you feel like a hamster on a wheel that's spinning faster and faster, but you're not actually getting anywhere. And the worst part, you know there has to be a better way. You see other people talking about automation, but when you look into it, they're throwing around terms like APIs, webhooks, and coding language that might as well be ancient hieroglyphics. So you give up. Go back to your copy and paste routine and die a little inside every time you manually format another spreadsheet. Here's where everything changes, and I'm genuinely excited to share this with you because it's like finding the secret door in a room you thought had no exits. It's called Gumloop, and before you roll your eyes, take a chill pill. This is not another overhyped tech toy. Hear me out. Imagine having a visual workflow builder that works exactly like connecting puzzle pieces. You drag one box that says grab data from this website, connect it to another box that summarizes this with AI, then connect that box to say send it to my Google Sheet. That's it. No coding, no technical mumbo jumbo, just point, click, connect. But here's what makes this different from every other automation tool gathering dust in your bookmarks. Gumloop plugs directly into the apps you're already using. Gmail, Notion, SEMrush, Slack, your favorite spreadsheet app, even PDFs and random websites. It's like having a universal translator that makes all your digital tools actually talk to each other for the first time. The visual interface feels like playing with digital Lego blocks, except instead of building a castle, you're building a time machine that gives you back hours of your life. And the AI integration means it's not just moving data around, it's actually thinking about that data, summarizing it, analyzing it, and making it useful. Let me paint a picture for you of what this looks like in real life. My boy Rick, he runs a marketing agency, and every Monday morning was his personal version of digital hell. He'd manually collect competitor data from 5 different websites, copy and paste it into a spreadsheet, write summaries for each client, then email individual reports. 4 hours every single Monday like clockwork. Then he discovered Gumloop. Now he has one workflow that automatically scrapes those competitor websites every Monday, runs the data through AI to create client-specific summaries, populates branded report templates, and emails them directly to his clients. His Monday morning torture session became a 10-minute check-in to make sure everything ran smoothly. But here's the beautiful part. Rick didn't become a programmer overnight. He didn't take a coding bootcamp or hire a tech team. He just connected some boxes on a screen like playing connect the dots, except the prize at the end was getting his time back. The transformation isn't just about time, though that is huge. It's about mental energy. When you're not constantly switching between 17 different tabs and platforms, your brain actually has space to think strategically instead of just surviving on a daily digital assault. Now let me show you exactly how simple this really is. I'm going to walk you through building your first automation, and I promise you, if you can follow a recipe, you can build this workflow. First, we start with a trigger. Let's say you want to monitor mentions of your business online. You add a web scraper node and point it to a Google News search result for your company's name. Drag, drop, done. It takes literally 5 seconds. Next, you want AI to summarize what it finds and tell you if it needs any immediate attention. You connect an AI node, specifically to ChatGPT for integration, and give it a simple prompt like analyze this content and flag anything urgent. Another drag, another drop, maybe 30 seconds this time because you're typing. Finally, you want this delivered somewhere useful. Connect a Gmail node that sends you a clean summary every morning, or a Slack node that posts it directly to your team channel, or a Google Sheet node that builds a tracking database. whatever makes sense for your workflow. Here's where I messed up the first time I tried this, and you probably will too. I tried building something massive, complex workflow that did everything. Please don't do that. Start simple. Get one thing working, then add your pieces. It's like learning to drive. You don't start with parallel parking in downtown traffic. The whole thing takes maybe 5 minutes to set up, and then it just runs forever. Forever? While you sleep, while you're in meetings, while you're actually doing the things that work and matter. And here's the crazy part. Once you build one workflow, the next one takes half the time because you start to see patterns everywhere. I had a client who was spending 3 hours every week manually pulling social media analytics from 4 different platforms and combining them into reports. Now that same report generates automatically every Friday afternoon and gets emailed to his entire team before he even thinks about it. Another friend of mine was drowning in research for her newsletter, manually browsing 50 websites looking for interesting stories. Now, she has a workflow that scans her favorite news sources, uses AI to identify the most engaging stories based on her criterias, and delivers a curated list to her inbox every morning with her coffee. These aren't tech geniuses or automation experts. They're regular folks like you and I who are tired of feeling like digital servants to their own business. Look, here's the truth nobody wants to admit. The future isn't about learning to code or becoming a technical wizard. The future belongs to the people who can think strategically about their work and use tools like Gumloop to turn those thoughts into automated realities. You don't need to learn automation theory or study workflow optimization unless you really want to, do you? You just need to start with one annoying task that you do repeatedly and ask yourself, what if I never had to do this manually again? The free AI prompt list I mentioned at the beginning is packed with the exact prompts I use inside Gumloop to make AI do all the heavy lifting on everything from content creation to data analysis to customer research. These aren't generic prompts you'll find everywhere. These are battle tested, shortcuts that save me hours every single week. You can either keep wasting your time with busy work, feeling overwhelmed by the digital chaos, watching other people seem to magically have more hours in their day, or you can set up one Gumloop workflow today and save that hour every single week for the rest of your business life. Your first step is grabbing that free AI prompt list below. It's filled with shortcuts I use in my own automations, and it'll give you the exact language to make AI work harder so you don't have to. Link in the description. Let's stop being slaves to our own systems and start building smarter ones. Hit the subscribe for more tutorials like this, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay dangerous.